Well, welcome back. This is going to be great. So everybody listen up. My next guest is Adrian Olsch. If I said it correctly, because I can't remember now, Adrian is the CEO, founder, and he's a CEO for Leader Publishing Worldwide. Adrian, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
I sure can, Carol, and great to be back with you again. Carol, essentially my company trains and develops some of the top business coaching talent on the planet. We're currently working right now with more than 500 coaches in 24 countries, and unfortunately that's just not enough. The global demand right now for business coaching has just gone through the roof, and now it really actually far exceeds our available supply of coaches. I'm kind of here today because my company is in immediate need of talented individuals that we can partner with and basically train to become professional business coaches, and I'm hoping that some of your listeners may fit that bill. In fact, I'm willing to make your listeners the following offer. If they will apply at our website at businesscoach2016.com, I'll provide them with a video that explains what this opportunity is all about, and if they believe this opportunity is right for them, I'll pay all of their startup and training fees so they can start their own home-based business coaching practice.
Wow.
And that's a $5,000 value. And by the way, business coaches these days, they can easily earn far in excess of 6 figures per year. It's really a very lucrative profession.
Well, that's businesscoach2016.com. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And
that's correct.
So, and again, I want to just reiterate this. He's going to pay the fees for that. All you have to do is go ahead and check him out on that website. There's a video there, and you can see all about that. What do they really need to know, about business coaching? What about them themselves, too, Because some people might not think, are they a candidate for it?
Well, for starters, Carol, business coaching is now listed as the fastest growing profession in the world. In fact, Forbes just said that business coaching is a $100 billion, with a B, dollar industry. But let me kind of put that figure into perspective for your listeners. You know how we hear every day how great the Internet is and how Internet marketing is where it's at these days. Well, Carol, right now, Internet marketing is a $19 billion per year industry, and direct mail, which is still the big dog on the block when it comes to marketing, that is a $48 billion per year industry. Business owners today are spending more on business coaching than on Internet marketing and direct mail combined, almost 2 to 1. And the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics just announced that figure is expected to double in just the next 2 years.
Now, you're looking for people anywhere, because everybody can listen from all over the world here on this. Where are you looking for any kind of person? And in terms of it, tell them again how they go up on the website and what you're going to do for them. Go ahead.
Basically, it's just any English-speaking country, because all of our training and everything is done in English, and it could be anywhere in the world that meets that criteria. We are currently in 24 different countries, including Russia, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland, and again, it's just businesscoach2016.com. There's a video there that will kind of explain the entire opportunity and who we're looking for. Okay,
again, it's Business Coach 2016, and check out that video. It's going to be invaluable to you. So what's kind of fueling the growth of this, the explosion of it?
Well, I really think it's the global economy, Carol. There just aren't many decent-paying jobs these days. That's why the U.S. labor participation rate is at record low levels. So we're seeing people starting up their own business just in an effort to feed themselves and their families. And since they need to start making money quickly, many of these businesses are hiring coaches to get them jump-started quickly and profitably. And this has been great for our company, obviously, but now the global demand for business coaches has just far exceeded our ability to handle all of the requests for professional business coaching services. So I'm here today to alert your listeners to this lucrative opportunity. And I know that there are a lot of well-qualified people out here today with a background in sales or marketing that would make terrific business coaches.
Absolutely.
And the more of them I can find and train, the greater the impact that we can make on the small business community globally. I just happen to believe deeply that small businesses make up the backbone of the global economy, and if we're ever going to dig ourselves out of the financial mess we've gotten ourselves into, they're going to be leading the way, because we're rapidly approaching $20 trillion in debt here in the U.S., and somehow we got to repay that debt. And when you consider that today there are 32 million small businesses in the U.S. versus just 18,500 medium to large businesses, you can do the math. We just desperately need business coaches to guide and mentor these small business owners so they can become successful, because right now, 96% of small businesses go out of business within their first 5 years. 96%.
That's amazing. Why do you think the reason is for the failure that high?
Well, I've been a coaching consultant for 23 years, and I can tell you that business owners don't know what to do. They have absolutely no training or expertise in the areas of sales and marketing. In fact, the vast majority of them, they simply copy what their competition does, and they do that in the mistaken belief that that's the right way to do it, and it just isn't. I'll give you an example that seems to be the most important to business owners, and that's marketing. Depending on the type of business they have, all business owners obviously want more customers, clients, or patients. And unfortunately, most businesses simply don't have the money for a formal marketing campaign. So what they do is they spend about $5,000 to $10,000 having a web designer create a website for them. They do this under the premise of that famous line in the movie Field of Dreams, you build it and they will come.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. Listen, web designers do an excellent job building websites because they look fantastic, the navigation links all work perfectly, the site itself is visually impressive. But web designers don't know squat about marketing. So business owners are spending all this money and they get zero return on their investment. Their website doesn't generate leads for them, and it certainly doesn't close any sales. So when I coach business owners, I tell them to forget about their website. It's basically nothing more than an online brochure. Now, that's not to say their website doesn't have value, because it does provide credibility and legitimacy to that business. I mean, I know myself, I would never trust a business that did not have a company website. But a website tends to focus on the business and not on the prospect. Business owners today need to understand how marketing really works. So, for example, when you go to buy anything that isn't a common everyday purchase, like a new car, a refrigerator, maybe a washer and dryer, maybe you need a dentist, a doctor, or a chiropractor, you don't just pick up the phone and buy those products or services. Instead, you go online and begin to do some research. You want information that will help you decide if that purchase is right for you. You want to compare price versus benefits so you can get the most value for your money. Human nature dictates that all of us want the best deal. And the best deal doesn't necessarily mean the lowest price. It does mean the most value for the price we pay. People will consistently pay twice the price for something if they believe they're receiving 4 times the value. But company websites don't do any of this. For the most part, they simply list a menu of the business's products or services that they sell, and then they spout off a bunch of platitudinal phrases. We provide the best service, the fastest delivery times. We've been in business since 1431 BC, and we're family-owned and operated. I mean, Carol, think of the absolute absurdity of this statement that you see all the time on websites. We've been in business for 25 years. Okay, so if your competition has been in business for 26 years, does that mean I should buy from them instead of you? Does any of that mean anything to any prospect? Well, not at all. They read that on the website, and it means nothing to them. Websites simply don't provide the right type of information. They don't spell out how the business will benefit their prospects. In fact, look at any business's website, and the words you will see throughout the website are we, us, I, me. The entire site is focused on the business and not on their customer. Businesses must learn to focus on their prospects. And we teach our coaches the hidden secret to successful marketing. Marketing is so powerful and compelling that any business that follows it will immediately dominate their entire market. And I'll give your listeners that secret right now, Carol. As a business owner, you must be able to enter the conversation taking place in the head of your prospect. And that conversation always revolves around 2 things. The prospect has a problem they have and they don't want, and there's a result they want that they don't have.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, I want to talk further about this. You got us on edge here thinking about this. We all need to be listening up. Just check them out on their website, and you can see their video. It's businesscoach2016.com. Hang on tight. We'll be back in just a minute.